Hello everyone and welcome to our weather update on July 1st, 2025. Right, beginning off as usual with our satellite imagery. We can see that we are now into a cooler and fresher westerly flow. And that's behind this cold front that is currently over like Cornwall, Devon, into Wales, up towards northern England, out into the North Sea and off into Norway and Sweden. This brought some quite heavy rain yesterday to parts of the west and north of the country. And currently, it's bringing some quite big showers actually to parts of northern England. There are some storms there as well. That one was thundery earlier, and there are some big storms forming also in the North Sea, and a few big storms also in parts of southern Norway. So that heat, that warmth and volatility has now cleared away. And we're now into a fresher westerly air mass now. So here is the UKV high risk forecast. So starting off this evening, we can see that it's like cloudy, but overnight I think the skies will clear. A few showers will move into the west, and actually overnight some showers might just form in the east as this low cloud pushes eastwards over the country. In the morning on Wednesday, we'll see showers forming quite quickly, as the sun obviously heats the ground up, so obviously high surface level temperatures compared to the upper air temperatures, so convection with great instability. Some showers heavy, especially in the east and north of the country, I think tomorrow, and Midlands as well. Into tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, the skies clear off again for a time before some cloud and showery bursts of rain push in from the west. Showers mainly affecting the west and north of the country as always, the southeast holding onto clear skies. Into Thursday morning, high clouds pushes across the country nationwide. Oh my gosh, no, sorry. High clouds becomes nationwide. I think that's how you say it. Yes, so, but either way, by midday, 1 p.m, lunchtime, we're looking at heavy showers building over the country, especially away from the west, where the cloud breaks up and, sun shines, heats the ground up, and we see convection. The main cause of these big showers will be quite cold upper air temperatures of about 4 degrees, combined with surface temperatures of around 19 degrees. You've got a good 15-degree difference in temperature there, which over 1,500 meters. That's quite a big difference. So showery on Thursday, big downpours out there, and that is despite the close proximity of an area of high pressure to the south. Yes, moving into, and actually interestingly, you can see, and I pointed out that south of this line, I'm drawing from like Cumbria over towards Newcastle. In the UK, there's no showers, there's barely anything. But north of that line, there's a whole rash. I believe that's because of that difference. Just possibly the south of the UK is just too close to that high pressure system to see the showers form, and just the ingredients just happen to be clicking just in the right place in the north of the UK to form the showers. We'll analyse the temperatures there later on. Moving into the evening Thursday, for Ireland, skies clear off for a time. Some rain will skirt the north coast. Friday starts off hazy in many areas, but quite quickly, winds will pick up and bursts of rain will push in from the west. On Saturday will be quite a blustery day, westerly winds. It does show some bright spots in the east and only a few showers in the west. There is some uncertainty about how wet and windy Saturday could be, so do keep an eye on the forecast for that, for those details. But it does look as though the area of rain that was forecasted to form over Ireland yesterday is now going to form over England there and through the channel. Into the end of Saturday and into Sunday morning, well, Sunday looks showery and cool as well. Winds in from the northwest. Today was still a hot day over parts of the UK. Temperatures about 35 degrees in London there. It's really quite hot. But that will be the last of it there even, and tonight we'll see low temperatures of around say 9 to 13 to 14 degrees. Tomorrow, Wednesday, highest temperatures of around 17 to 19 Celsius. That's warmest in the far south and southeast of the country, and possibly through the capital. Into tomorrow evening, Thursday morning, lowest temperatures of around 7 to 14 Celsius, but temperatures will rise later in the night due to the cloud increasing. Thursday, warmer than Wednesday, with highest temperatures of around 16 to 20 degrees, 20 Celsius most likely in South Leinster, East Leinster and East Munster. Into the evening on Thursday, we will see skies clearing. So Friday morning starts off a bit chillier. Friday afternoon, mild in the southeast with the best of the sunny spells. Elsewhere, a bit cooler with cloud and rain pushing in. Saturday, given that it's not too wet and it settles, temperatures will be warm because we'll be into quite a humid. And by the way, thank you to the person who did suggest that I include humidity, because it does obviously influence how things feel. So I will show you these values later on. Also, as I was saying, Saturday will be quite a humid day with westerly winds, cloudy, but that's low clouds. There's a humid air mass in place. And Sunday with that northwesterly flow will be cooler. I do want to look at the upper temperatures of Thursday and the pressure patterns as well. If we turn that on, because you can see, like say that showery picture there on Thursday. Let's get the graph up again. Yeah, like 2 p.m. Thursday, 1 p.m. Thursday, 2 p.m. Yeah, really showery in like Eastern Islands, anywhere north of the line there from Cumbria to Newcastle. But if I turn the pressure on, you can see that pressure in Southern Ireland is like 1,030 millibars. And even in Scotland there, across the Northern Highlands there, you're at 1,020 millibars, so it's really quite a high pressure. But the upper air temperatures, if we look at those, tell me you have those. I know they have, yeah, they do. Yeah, they are quite chilly at like 4 or 5 degrees, even like 3 Celsius in parts of like Scotland there. So yes, despite high pressure being in control, upper temperatures and surface temperatures there will be a good deal warmer, especially Eastern Islands, parts of Eastern Northern England and Scotland there. So yes, there's plenty of room for convection there, a lot of instability, and even in parts of western parts of Northern England and Scotland, it's about a 10 degree difference in temperature there between the surface and upper level. So yes, unstable air masses despite high pressure being close by. Also humidity. Yes, so this humidity shows the relative humidity. So basically, how much moisture the air contains, compared to its saturation levels. So yes, basically, these numbers are the percentages, and they show the amount of moisture that the air is holding compared to the amount at which it would be saturated by. So to try and make better sense of this, at night the relative humidity will always rise, because as the temperature lowers away, what will happen is the amount of moisture it can hold will decrease due to the lower temperature, and the amount of moisture in the air will remain about the same. So therefore, these numbers you will see will rise overnight, but they'll lower by day as the temperatures rise. So that is your humidity. What we just look for really is a sustained period of just high humidity. So you can see, humidity will rise overnight, but lower in the day. So in that westerly air mass, quite humid but not that bad. It will not feel bad in any way. It'll feel quite pleasant outside, not too sticky. Into the end of the week, the weekend, that is when we see this low coming in, dragging a lot of low cloud from the west, a lot of moisture, a lot of humidity off the ocean there. And you can see Saturday is a humid day compared to the other days there. So Saturday, if you're out there in the sunshine, if it does get sunny in the east and you're above like 20 Celsius, yes, it will be feeling quite sticky. Saturday night, thankfully winds do go westerly to northwesterly, so temperatures will lower. And into Sunday itself, humidity lowers away as the winds go more northwesterly. Yes, you definitely don't want to see these high figures there for humidity on the warm nights. Yeah, so if we get a heat wave, I'll be using these charts a lot. Here is the GFS 12 said run. We'll race through these now. GFS 12 says, again, showery through today, tomorrow, Thursday. Then Friday, Saturday go wet and windy, so is Sunday. We go more westerly into next week. And by mid-July, we've got another ridge coming in. Don't know about that. Here's the ECM. ECM, tomorrow showery and quite cool. So is Thursday, despite the high ridge in Friday. Sort of a bit fair, but going quickly wet and windy. Saturday, bit uncertain, but quite settled. So is Sunday. Monday is quite cool and showery. So is Tuesday. Wednesday goes drier, quite cool. Briefly dry on Thursday, but Friday, we're back to westerly winds. Here's the UK Met Office run. UK Met, cool and showery first few days of July. Quickly it goes humid, moist, cloudy and settles. Friday, Saturday. Sunday is cooler with northwesterly winds. Monday is quite cool again with those northerly to northwesterly winds. Beyond that, go westerly. GEM, once again, we're showering now. High tries to ridge in. We thought it would ridge in more, but it's not going to do that anymore. Instead, it just gets flattened off by this area of low pressure on Friday, Saturday. Sunday, showery as well. Monday can be drier for a time. Bit of a lift in temperatures there by next Tuesday and Wednesday, but that is with an area of low pressure as well. So that won't last long. Next Friday looking a bit briefly drier, but that's only before this next area of low rolls in. Here's the Icon run. Icon showing cool and showery first few days of July. Beyond that, it goes wet windy through the weekend and humid and warm as well. Warmth in sunshine, otherwise feeling horrible. Into Monday itself, we saw showery, then into next Wednesday, so westerly. That high looks a bit ridgy though, but that's all I'll say so far. And so finally the arpege tomorrow, as we look showery, quite cool. So is Thursday, despite that high being close to us. Upper temperatures are cold, allowing for the instability. Friday, warmer temperatures do push in, especially aloft, with some areas of rain. Saturday, wet, windy, blustery, details to be confirmed. Sunday, showery and cooler. I do want to look at the temperatures on Friday night because they could be really quite warm. Temperature forecasts, I forgot how they looked. That's really bad. I didn't even look at them. Yeah, it does look a bit warm on Friday night. Humidity also very high. So if anything, out of these nights, I think definitely Friday night could be a bit uncomfortable for sleep with the cloud and quite warm temperatures and also humid as well, quite sticky feeling. Anyway, everyone, thanks for watching and I'll see you around. Bye for now.